1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Back at it. Big salute to the people on Instagram right now. If you are looking at this means that I am on YouTube live. All right, let's get it cracking. Big salute to Molly Wild Gold. Big salute to Troublemaker Hip Hop. Big salute to Oso. Pop Out Official Sores. What up? We are out here, YouTube live, youtube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. Let me make sure my sound effects are intact. Y'all can't hear them, but it's popping. E3 Entertainment, the homie BJ in the building. Pop Out, we are over here. This is the second upload for the day, technically, so the notification should be on for everybody who is subscribed to the We Love Hip Hop Network channel. If you're not subscribed, then you're popping in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get it popping in this algorithm. Let's start it off with like 20 likes to get this live popping off. And for y'all on Instagram, okay, listen, yeah, anytime you see me pop up on the gram, you know what's going on, okay? We gonna talk about the different things that are going on in the culture. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it popping. We Love Hip Hop is live, nigga.
We love hip hop.
Tap in. Who's over here in the chat? Comment gang strong. Dark Dream in the building, Slime in, AGB the Dawn, the MTL Dawn, that is, you know what I'm saying? Representing Montreal, representing the We Love Hip Hop team. Kenzo Too Neat, Toronto blogging in the building. Yo, anybody out here who wants to have themselves be heard, be known, pop out in the chat right now. Let me do a couple quick shares also while I am letting y'all know who this is brought to you by. Big salute to Diamond Club. Okay, that's the sign that you see right behind me, right there in the background. Okay, they got deliveries all over the GTA and across Canada. All right, hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada. Okay, trust me, they got the power. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be puffing on anything less than the best. So if y'all want the best, hit up Diamond Club. Okay, give them the code We Love Hip Hop. They'll give you a discount on orders, all right? Also, if you want some blem, bada boom, bada bing, hit up my guys over at Steamin' Hot Grabber, okay? Steamin' Hot Grabber on Instagram. Hit them up. Let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Use the code We Love Hip Hop on the outside of your purchase, and they'll give you a discount as well. And I think they're still offering 50% off on all of their Grabber products. All right, so hit them up on their Instagram, Steamin' Hot Grabber. So we out here, man. I got a list of topics. I see also that the Spotify year-end wrap-up, is been out. So a lot of people are out there posting. Oh, hold on. Let me give a big salute to Road to Success. Big up Road to Success. Thank you for the donation. He said, Dr. Friday was good. Me there like the air. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Rex Montana. You know what I'm saying? The Rex in the building. Holy. Salute to all my guys over in the Rex. Salute to the sponsors over there in the chat. Also, Diamond Club. You know what I'm saying? We're cooking with gas today, yo. There's a lot of different things I want to talk about. I should pop out some of my Instagrams and all that type of stuff early. We'll definitely cover some of these things. One thing that just fresh off the presses right now is Adam22, aka Big 22, aka Big Deuce. He is waving the white flag. He don't want no more smoke with the Figgmunity peoples. You know what I'm saying? He's over it after that whole pressing of Desto Dub that happened the other day at the Sexy Red concert. But we'll definitely get into that. 50 Cent and Diddy, it's been a crazy back and forth. There's a huge story that also I want to get into with a masked blogger down there in the United States that has been named as a CI or a confidential informant. That's a big story that's going on. And there's a bunch of Toronto hip-hop topics that I want to get into. Maybe wrap up the things that are going on with Casper TNG and 100 Watts. I see Flip is out here talking. We'll do an autopsy of the Toronto blogs. go do a surf over there at Six Sounds or Kenzo Two Neats page, Canadian Underground, any of the people who keep us up on the FRE. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, what up? One thing also I want to do quick, fast, and I'll pop up some things in the background here. I want to give a big salute to Borough Sound TV. I just finished doing an interview earlier today with them gentlemen over there. Very, very dope interview. Let me just pull up some stuff here. Just give me a second, gang. I'll pull up some pictures behind me. Bada boom, bada bing. And let me know what y'all think of the new format that I've been running on Instagram here, as far as like the way that we set up the post. Spread out. Hold on, let me center myself. So, got a new interview popping off. I don't know if you guys know Borough Sound TV. They're a relatively new podcast that's out here. They got a few interviews that have gone pretty viral, or Toronto viral, let's call it. Let's see here. There's the boy Friday Ricky Dread, draped out in the cami. You know what I'm saying? Camouflage Rick today. Doing my damn thing. 1 second. DJ Czar, you know what I'm saying? DJ Czar, he's out here doing his thing in the scene. If you guys ever seen any of their stuff, they have a Moolah interview.
Done. I am the label. I put up my own money. All these video shoots you're seeing, 50 of them from January 4th, 2020 to July 6th or 7th. Can't remember because I have fucking dementia. I put in work.
Jesus Christ. It's early in the video, guy. Holy.
You can't handle a hood. Why are you dating hood bitch for? Honestly, when you look at my Instagram, you can tell what type of person I am.
All right. So if you ever seen any clips from those guys with the black couch in the background, that's where the boy Friday Ricky Dread pulled up. You know what I'm saying? 2-hour interview. Okay. So it's on them. I don't do any cuts. I don't request any cuts in my interviews. I said what I said when I say it. So I said what I said on that interview. It's about 2 hours long. If they decide to put out the whole thing with everything that I said about the Toronto rap scene, as well as, we got into even some real deep conversations about heaven and hell, all types of stuff. So look out for that. It's going to be a vibe. King Ruck, what up? Peace, love, what up? One thing that came to mind though, and big salute to DJ Czar, big salute. My apologies. The name escapes me right now. The other homie that was in the room that was doing the filming. But one thing that I was discussing with them behind the scenes, and I find myself discussing with a lot of podcasts. And one question that they did ask me on air is advice for their podcast moving forward. What can any of these podcasts out here do to make sure that they become a factor out here? And I found myself giving the same advice that I've given over and over again, right? I default always to being consistent. All right. Big salute. Thank you very much, Maestro Fresh West, for the donation. Hold on. I gotta throw some sound effects on these donations when they come in. I need to set up a sound effect thing for that. One more.
We love hip hop.
You know what I'm saying? But I always say consistency as my default, but I expounded on that, and I want to bring this to you here. Like, big salute to the comment gang, big salute to all the audience and the different people who watch us from different places, whether it's, or consume us, from different places, whether it's listening to us on our audio platforms, or watching the videos over here on YouTube, or if you just watch short clips on Instagram and places like that. People are watching whether it's myself, whether it's been PK Herc, Gutsy Guts, Dusty Wallace, who else has been on camera over the years? They've seen different personalities in front of the camera. And that's by design. Once upon a time, we used to be very interview driven for the way that we make our content. Meaning you wouldn't usually see an episode of the We Love Hip Hop podcast. And we still were able to stay consistent in the early stages, but it was interview. It was rarely just the co-host and I, or a panel of hosts sitting around and chopping it up. Okay, that started developing after, let's say, 50 episodes. You know what I'm saying? And that was a result of a couple of ghostings. Okay, I won't, not yet, but one day I will reveal those ghostings, the people who ghosted us, that prompted us to start becoming more personalities in front of the camera. Okay, but after the second time that we got ghosted, I remember I told PK, Herc, and Sav, like, yo, let's just film, and Gucci, salute to Gucci 416, let's just film. Okay, and we, Herc and I chopped it up about topics, Sav chimed in here and there, and we just created content with just us on the content, no guest. And the next week that we filmed, I booked no guest. I didn't have anybody booked ahead of time, and I said, let's do it again. Let's just chop it up. We got a list of topics, let's just chop it up. And in my mind, my whole goal was making sure that the people who are on the content, the host, start becoming personalities themselves. Okay? It makes it like, even though there is no guest on the episode, it's still entertaining. You still want to hear whatever the hot takes that Dusty might have this week or myself might have this week, but it's not dependent on, you can't get a We Love Hip Hop episode or even one that entertains you unless a guest is involved. Okay? Doesn't mean that we haven't had a plethora of great guests and great conversations with them guests, but if our show was just mainly dependent on guests, and I'm giving this as podcast advice to anybody out there in this Toronto scene, okay? Because in the States, they figured that shit out. But over here, if you want to make sure that you have a podcast that you can make consistent, and an easier way to make it consistent, become a personality as well. As you might have the name of your show, but make sure that people, you shed light on yourself, the host, okay? That you can be seen independent of a guest, just giving your takes on stuff. All right, I'm here right now, dolly, solo. All right, and I'll probably talk for another hour and a half, 2 hours. You feel me? Chopping it up about what I think about different things that are going on out here. But that's by design. It's to keep on creating that familiarity with the person who's giving you the content, or the people who are giving you the content, so that it's not only dependent on the guest. All right. Guests can be fickle. People, life happens, people cancel. So any advice to any podcasters out there who are on the come up, who are trying to do a thing, who are trying to get serious about podcasting, you and your co-host have great conversations. If that's your homie from before and you already have good chemistry off the scenes, bring that to the camera. Okay? It becomes a thing like, you can't just watch a Gilly interview. You want to see Gilly and Wallow together because of their chemistry. You know what I'm saying? But if Gilly and Wallow didn't have a guest, I would still watch them just chop it up and be entertained. You know what I'm saying? So big salute to all the different podcasters that are out here doing their thing. I'm always going to give salutes off top to Extra Gravy. Okay. Extra Gravy is our podcast brothers or podcast family. Okay. Because we started around the same time and they're not guest dependent neither, but other podcasts that are coming up right now, Real Toronto News podcast, Voices from the Staircase, they kind of have figured out that whole formula of, money and oh, Jesus Christ. The two gentlemen who do the show, okay, they are personalities in themselves, okay? When you started seeing them do the show from before and you started seeing just the two guys chopping it up, it was like, yo, who are these guys? And I enjoy their takes and whatever they have to say about these different topics that are going on. And, they have their own set of topics that they like to get into rather than always the, mainstream bacchanal bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I rate them for the way that they do their thing. And they've figured out that formula of making themselves personalities as well as having guests on their podcast. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Voices from the Staircase. Big time. But yeah, that's my little quick early rant I just wanted to do off of the top here. Just thoughts that roll through the mind of Friday Ricky Dread. Let's see. What else is going on in the news? There's a few things going on that are not super trending topics, but they're trending to me in my mind, in my brain. Okay? I woke up this morning. I was out here surfing these Instagram streets, surfing these waves. And hold on. How early are we in the broadcast here? I don't know how early we are. What are we in? What, 15 minutes? Okay, we could talk about it. Viewer discretion advised. So, hip hop legend. Okay. Not just hip hop legend, because I feel that this man right here is beyond just hip hop. And I feel like I'm doing an intro to an interview. Please, I hope this doesn't mess up the interview. But Chaos. The boy Chaos. And for the people who don't know Chaos, it's Saturday night. That guy. But I can't wait for Sunday morning. That guy. All right. He made a post. He said, Canadian actually, this is what he said. He said, Canadian musicians are boring. Now, there's a couple of things that are happening here that we need to unpack. The sentiment, we could maybe start with that. Right? Biggerton's like Chaos is going mod. Hold on, I think I might have a sound effect for that right there for you, right there. Hold on. I'll find it later. I had the perfect sound effect for that too. But yeah, the sentiment is one, like, hey, Chaos, why do you feel that way? What's up? What do you mean Canadian musicians are boring? But then there was that other thing. It was just that one other thing. And big respect, Road to Success, for the donation. Maybe I'll go to his page where we might be able to see a better view of this picture that he decided to post this morning. And I hesitated at first before I posted this. I was like, do I want to put the guy out there like that? Like, bro, I know you got your own page and whatever you got going on over there, maybe it might not make the news because people are not really focusing on the old school guys as much when it comes to Toronto blogs and stuff, okay? There's very young rappers to make stories about, okay? So old head Rick's here to save the day when it comes to this one. So I said, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave it. Because he doesn't want to publicize like that, okay? Right? Like, comments are off, right? No comments. No comment. Yo. What's on the plate right there? Mac and cheese? Jesus Christ, my guy. And I said, okay, Canadian musicians are boring, sure. Okay, however you feel, but what's up with the bra? Hello? Everything okay in there? You all right, bro? So I figured maybe he wants the attention. There's no way you don't want the attention. Okay? And I'm being listen, viewer discretion advised. All right? I feel like I'm showing too much, but like it's a man. I'm like, don't show no titty. But there's no titty to be shown. What's going on, gang? This is why I'm here. I got to do lives, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to get the opinion of the people. We'll do two parts of the question. Let's start with his actual sentiment, okay? Let's go back to my post, because that's where I have the bells and whistles, the trimmings. Hold on. Before I go there, what's up with this, bro? Are you trying to tell us something, fam? And it's okay if you are. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But are you trying to tell us something without telling us something? Hey, yo. This is Kurt Cobain. Can y'all see this properly on the screen here? Kurt Cobain's feminist fashion appeal. My guy. So maybe he's feeling fluid today. He's like, you know what? I'm over this over masculinity, that this super tough guy bravado that hip hop has been trying to enforce, oppress me with. Okay? Release the bra. Release the nips. Free the nip. Right? Maybe that's how he's feeling.
Thinking of Martin.
One more.
Martin. Thinking of Martin.
So Martin. So let's go back. Let's go back. Let's start with question number 1. And he says, Canadian musicians are boring. So let's pretend that he's not wearing a bra and no pants, like no underwear, cooking craft dinner on a walk. Let's pretend that's not happening. Let's just shut our eyes and just imagine for a second. And let's ask the question that he's asking. Are Canadian musicians boring? Bare question marks today. Okay. Rex Montana says, Dirty boy this. Road to Success says, is that Photoshop or real? Bruh, I'm not the one who made the picture. Okay? I found it on Kevin's page. All right? Chaos Television. And he captioned it and turned off the comments. All right? So if it's Photoshopped, it would have to be coming from his studio, his Photoshop studio. Right? So I think he was feeling frisky. And he said, yo, man, let me shake this up today, man. They got to hear me. They ain't going to hear me braless. So I got to put on the bra and then aim on, take aim on this Canadian hip hop scene. All right. So I'm asking y'all. Entertainment says from bro to bra. Bro's the hoes in this bitch. Are Canadian musicians boring? Because this might be a reaction to him thinking that Canadian musicians are boring. Y'all niggas is so boring. Y'all niggas is so boring that I gotta break out the bra. Okay? I gotta do it. Y'all are too boring for me, man. I need to get a bra out. Shake this up. Okay? Now we on. So let's start there. Are Canadian musicians boring? And then we'll unpack the rest of the suitcase, all right? Kev, listen, bro, with all due respect, I'm here to respect the legends. I loved Sunday Morning. I loved Heaven Only Knows, 'cause I can't understand. I loved all of that. Okay? But we're going to have to unpack the rest of that suitcase in a minute. We'll get to that. Okay? And when I unpack the rest of that suitcase, don't let me find no funny shit in there, okay? Let's get back to it. Are Canadian musicians boring? And if so, gang, let me know what y'all think in the chat. Why? Is the scene boring? Is it not exciting enough for Kevin? You know what I'm saying? What did we do wrong? Let me know in the comments. Comment gang strong. Peace Love say he's looking like Riley from the Boondocks. Hold on, let me look at this again. Don't do that to Riley. Salute to Riley. Even though he's not a real person, salute to Riley. Don't do that to Riley, man. Riley was not about this, okay? Riley told us this was going to happen. Okay? Riley from the Boondocks foreseen the future. Don't get me started. Let me see. I might have to bring up some Boondocks. Boondocks. Because Riley told us about this. One second, gang. Let's go into YouTube. Boondocks. Gay rappers. And I'm not saying that Kevin is. I'm just saying these things can kind of culminate. What we got over here? I guarantee an ad's coming on the way.
Did you know gay influence in rap culture has increased greatly in the last 10 years? Why? First, rap culture has been increasingly influenced by prison culture. And prison culture is really, really gay.
We love hip hop.
With rap albums declining greatly in profitability, rappers often depend on fashion lines to make money. And fashion is really, really, really gay. Last but not least, we have a drug called ecstasy. Ecstasy is a love drug that seems to make gay things happen. Bodies stop moving and sweating, you can't help but want to suck on something.
Okay, salute to the Boondocks.
They make me gay, don't it? Yep.
We love hip hop.
I know it's wrong, but I really want my own room. Take it easy on him, Granddad. He's just trying to come to terms with it.
I'm not saying that Chaos is swinging this way, okay? And if he is, there's nothing wrong with that. That's to each his own. This is your life. It's your world. We're just living in it, my guy, okay? What I want to know first is about the hip hop part. We got 9 votes saying, are Canadian musicians boring? 58% says yes, and 44% says no. So we're not at that much of a separation when it comes to that. We're almost at a 50-50 split right there. Okay? I feel that the hip hop scene has gotten boring. If you notice, a lot of the topics that we talk about on the podcast, we do talk about music here and there. Yeah, we always bring up new music. Hey, did you hear this new song from so-and-so? So-and-so got a new music video out, Ray Tay Tay. But as far as the excitement in the scene, whether it comes from accolades that people are having or just on the other side, just the, the fuckery, it ain't really hitting the same. All right, I don't want to be that broken record. Oh, 2018, those were the days. Like, we know already, Friday. We know. 2018, you loved it. But it's true. So this might, be part of the reason why he thinks it's boring. Now, let's end that poll. On the flip side, and Alan Watts, what up? There needs to be more attention / marketing of Canadian artists, more media outlets like yours to exist. That's an unfortunate fact, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wish, I am super anti-hater. There's not one drop of hate in my blood. That there was another 5 We Love Hip Hop podcast type networks out there that are focusing on Canadian hip hop or just talking about the culture period, that there could be multiple sources for your hot takes, multiple sources for news, multiple sources for artists to be able to go do interviews and campaigns. I would love that. And that would definitely help the scene be less boring. Okay? So that's one solution. All right? Let's look for solutions. All right? Let's be the solution-oriented live stream that we're doing today rather than the problematic one. But one thing that still needs to be examined, and then once again, there's nothing wrong with anybody's choices of what they want to do. Okay? Letter gang, stand down, fall back. However, is this attention seeking? Right? He said it's boring. This was the way that he decided to shake it up. Is Chaos looking for attention? And if so, does he need it? Is it boredom? Is it like, yo, I'm trying to get my shit reheated? Was he not happy with the classics that he already has under his belt that he can ride off into the sunset with, perform for the rest of his life? Right? Or is it like, you know what? It's just not enough for me. I got to crash out. Right? Begerton says he don't need that attention. Right? But listen, fam, we're coming to an age where we're almost at the end of 2023. The clout era, you know, we're all the way into IRL streaming. We're upping the ante on what people accept as something that's going to be something they're going to focus their attention on. Like, fam, like, he could have just said that. He could have been like, yo, Canadian artists are boring. Have a nice day. Nobody would have been none the wiser that he said these words. Okay? It would have been like a tree that fell in the forest that nobody was there to hear. Okay? However, you say that simple sentence and you throw a bra on top of it. Now we got motion. Okay? Now we cooking with gasolina.
We love hip hop.
Right? Following the Snoop Dogg formula of his OF rollout. What do you think? That Chaos is running the OF just now? He's doing the previews now. Link in the bio. Link in the bio, eh? Here's what we could do. Kevin, tap in. Let's get a conversation going on. Maybe we can discuss some of these choices that, I don't like to see guys throwing it away. And I don't know if this would this affect Chaos's legacy? Let me ask you all this before I get out of here. Would something like this affect Chaos's legacy? Would this affect the legacy? Legacy. All right? Because it's one thing if Chaos is like the super gangster rapper, you know, he was a busting my gun type rapper, slapping dudes in the face with his bars and stuff like that. But he's never been known as no tough guy. He's the guy on stage singing, you know, is doing his thing with the guitar and, you know, non-threatening. So that might be the end of somebody's career if you're like Zion Malik just said free top 5. Let's leave it alone. If you're like somebody like, I don't know, give me a super extra gangster rapper. I'm afraid to name any of these Toronto rappers. Holy smokes. But if you're the most gangsterous rapper out there and then you pop out with the bra, you're going to have problems. You're going to have to explain it. You're going to have to over gangsterify yourself to make that go away. It comes with a different type of intensity. You know what I'm saying? But if you're, you know, Sunday morning guy with the guitar, you know, heaven only knows, riding around on your bicycle in downtown. Like, I don't think niggas is gonna get that mad at you wearing a bra. Right? Bickerton says he's like the Andre 3000 of Toronto. I can see the correlation. You know, get him. He might have to pop off of the Flute album. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment says it's a no-fly zone in the Caribbean for him, eh? Yo, don't forward back, okay? Actually, don't even say back. Just don't forward. Fire upon that.
More fire.
All right. So what do we got here? I asked, would this affect the legacy? Legacy. So far, 75% yes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's changing. Now we got oh, snap. It's changing. 67% says yes, 33% says no. 71% says yes, 29% says no. So I guess y'all think, so wait a minute. You're not going to slap Sunday morning anymore? When that song comes on in the Shoppers Drug Mart, it's like, nah, turn it. If the DJ runs that at the club, you're like, yo, turn that off. What, were you playing Brahmans now? Come on, fam. Stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? Stop the cap. But yeah, salute to Chaos. Maybe we can have a conversation, not about this, obviously. We have a lot more to talk about when it comes to your legacy and your career than you, the eggs, or no, what is that? Mac and cheese? Yo, hey, yo. Broski. Anyhow, salute to Chaos. You know what? I want to stay in Toronto for a second. Let's take a blog surf. Let's go surfing. I would like to go surfing for a quick second. Big salute to Honcho Hoodlum, aka Hoodlum. He's back. He's back on road. I got to speak to him a couple of times behind the scene, welcomed him back home. He was saying that he was gonna I'm not gonna give our whole conversation out behind the scene because we didn't even have a super extensive one. But from the conversation that we did have, he was like, yo, I'm gonna get my stuff back together and then I'm gonna start popping back out on live. Let me see if I can go onto his Instagram page because he's active again. Okay? And he's active on Instagram and back in full fashion. It's like he never missed a step. I was watching one of his lives the other night. And he was going in. I think it was like 2:00 in the morning. November 1st, this post is from. Freedom is a must. Okay? See the caption right there? That's a Fendi fact. He's back. The villain, the bad guy. Hey. We can't have all those smoking weed shots in there, bro. He's back at it. I know he had went shopping. Ooh, what is those Fendi sneaks? Damn, broski. Hold on a second, quick fast. NBA facts. Oh, thank you once again, Road to Success for the donation. Holy, got to throw a sound effect on that one right there. Jesus Christ.
We love hip hop.
NBA facts. He said drop the Wiggy interview Friday. Just now, fam. Just now. So forward. No, for real though. Just now. Salute to the members who are watching that for now. Let's see what's going on in the man's stories. Let's just pause this for a second. Let's make sure that y'all can see that properly behind me. And let's go back. So how bad y'all dudes are at lying? Who is this? I know he has a current issue with a gentleman, an artist named Zaza. Okay, I posted a Zaza music video years ago. Hold on. Let me pause this. And another thing. We dated before 25. You're not my ex. You're a childhood friend. Who's he talking about here? Man's back in his full beef bag. Pause. People never see what they did wrong, but they see what I posted on Instagram. Pull up. Drop the window. What's going on here?
When I was down on my back, you say ain't rich enough.
Okay. Man's active, fam. So let's see what's going on over here. You know what? Salute to Canadian Underground Kings. Let me see if I can find it over there. They get busy with it. Because I know they've been covering the play-by-play when it comes to this. Or I might have to just go back to 6 Sounds. Let's do 6 Sounds. Let's go to 6 Sounds. Salute to 6 Sounds Entertainment. Yo, Kenzo, are you still over here in the chat? Let me know. If you're in the chat and you've covered a lot of these posts, let me know and I'll go onto your page and pull up some of this Honcho versus Zaza beef that has been brewing over here. So Honcho goes off at Zaza and addresses on live and addresses all rumors.
And I was on lock range? Are you fucking stupid?
Okay, hold on.
Any jail,
hold on.
Anything I want. I've been to the Don.
Listen, YouTube. You know what? Whatever.
The East, the Hearst.
We ain't monetizing this one.
We love hip hop.
Mill Haven, fucking Joyceville, fucking Brookside, Frontenac, fucking Workworth. No nigga could ever say they see me in any jail doing. Man, the man said I got put in a garbage and spit on.
Yo, his laugh is crazy.
Yo, do I look like a nigga that gets spit on? Yo, real talk. And I did a pen bid 10 years ago. So, yo, 10 years ago, I got spit on and thrown in the garbage, but now it's coming out in 2023? The man said, yo, Bully never liked you, this, that. He never posted you like, nigga, get off the internet. Get off the internet, nigga.
Hold on, just for copyright, because the man's playing bare music in the background.
Yo, niggas need to get off the internet, man. You never posted, because I will come with facts. So a little man got shot. Yo, remember, a little man got shot. I never got shot.
TMI,
none of my
bro.
Niggas got shot. So a little man got shot, right? And yo, I'm on house arrest for my same hammer that I just went to jail with. I got 16 months for a hammer. I never went to jail for no shooting. Nothing. A hammer.
He cleaned that up real. The man cleaned that up real quick.
I'm on house arrest. I'm doing good. I'm not doing nothing.
Oh, and quick fast, that unhatches something that we've been speculating on the podcast, on some of these lives. I've been, bigging up Hoodlum the whole time through, just not keeping his name alive because I'm not part of his team or something like that. But I mess with Hoodlum, you know what I'm saying? I like his personality and his music. So I've been bringing him up like, yo, what's going on with Hoodlum? When's he coming home? And I was kind of speculating like, what did he go away for? You heard it here. He went away for a hammer. He didn't shoot nobody. All right?
On house arrest. The boy them come and knock my door. So the boy them come knock my door, and I'm like, yo, what do you guys want?
We love hip hop.
They're like, oh, we're subpoenaing you for court. I'm like, court? I'm not involved in nothing. I'm a rapper. I rap. I'm a rapper, bro. Please don't involve me in anything. I'm a rapper. So, whatever.
Hold on. I think he's having some technical difficulties too on his side.
Facts. So a little man got shot. Yo, remember, a little man got shot. I never got fuck up. What are these niggas talking about?
Hold on, gang. Just to let y'all know, there's this many slides. All right? There's so many slides that you can't even see the rest. You know when there's bare slides and then there's like small little dots at the end? This was the rant, okay? This is the comeback. I'm back. I'm on road. I got an op that, needs addressing, and you're going to get this every single night, maybe every other night until 2024.
What are these niggas talking about? She might cause 110.
Rant King.
Know that you know. None of those niggas that.
I'll tell you one thing quick. All right, sorry to keep on pausing it. I know I got great rant energy. My rants, a lot of them have been legendary. I'll big myself up for that. But I tip my hat, and when it comes to the rant game, Honcho Hoodlum is untouchable. Nobody gives a yellow tape rant better than this nigga right here.
Anything to do with me when I got shot, no one ever said, Hoodlum ratted on me. Hoodlum this, Hoodlum that. No one said that. Hoodlum never did nothing when I got shot. So now Zaza gets shot and I'm ratting? Yo, explain to me, when I'm in the courtroom, what am I saying? Yo, do you, like, this guy got shot? I don't even know you, kid. You got shot for being a bird brain.
Yo, chill.
The fuck are you calling my name out? Calling the man's name out? Like, do you know us?
So, okay, quick fast, just for the people who are like, yo, who is he yelling at? Who is this person that he keeps on talking about? So, just some quick education here. Zaza is a rapper out of the East End. Let me pull up my Instagram here quick fast. Uno momento, gang. Let me pull up my another Instagram page. Because, you know, there's no use just hearing Hoodlum rant and not know who he's speaking to, right? I don't know if my reaction video is still existing over there of Zaza, but I'll look for it in a second. Zaza. Let's see. Where is it? Where is he? Did they tag Zaza? Damn, bro. Hold on. Let's go back to the beginning. I don't even think he got an Instagram like that anymore. Gang, what's Zaza's Instagram? Somebody put me on for anybody who might know him. And I'm going to go do a quick search over here and see if I have Zaza in my catalog still. Because I might have privated that video. I did a reaction video for him back not too long, maybe about 2 years ago now. Let me know in the comments. Comment gang strong. Zaza, what is his Instagram? Let's see if I can find a reaction video. Yeah, they gone. Sorry, gang. They're gone. I did a reaction video a few years ago for the Zaza, and he has like a Taco Bell chain. All right, this is him here in the picture. I guess you would put him under the category of drill rapper. His music's pretty good. I think that this might be an East End type of issue, right? Because Entertainment says Zaza sounds like a loud strain, like a marijuana strain. Yeah, kind of. But he don't. Listen, I'm not even trying to. Oh, okay. I think I found him. First 2 steps. No wonder I can't find him. If that's his name for real, we might have to have a conversation. And I'm going to have to have a quick conversation after this. No, this is the next gentleman. He was the one who was posting about this here. Sorry, gang. I'm just want to make sure I cover all the pieces of this right here. Oh, interesting thumbnail. Woo, it's mucky out here. Okay, so let's read what this gentleman has to say. Sham is a effing goof rat. You're next, because Jamar will tell you himself. He live said it to me after he got caught up in traffic by accident when the guards effed up and got knocked out. He said I don't know what this word is. Hoodlum identified me. You can go ask Jamar lawyer. I don't know who this Jamar person is, but it's getting sticky over here. She said that Sean's testimony severely damaged Jamar's case, and they were trying to use me to free up in the trial. Even though he a PC, he still tried to free him up. Listen, I don't even want to go through this whole thing. I feel like I'm going into a dark tunnel of things that I might not want to know about too much when it comes to this, because sounds like a lot of street stuff going on here. I never fired a gun. Any innocent person that was hit and left. Jesus Christ. Y'all can see this on the screen here, gang. Why Zaza has a problem with us? Okay, let me see here. Sean never on me. Jamar never ish on me. Hoodlum definitely didn't ish on me. Or sorry, snitch. I think this is the word that's being covered. No, it's ish. Oh, Hoodlum definitely didn't shoot me. Sham told the detectives in the video statement that he doesn't know why Zaza has a problem with us. He told us the cops I started a gunfight. He told the See, when it comes to stuff like this, and I'm going to start this by saying, guys, I don't know how much you guys can resolve it behind the scenes, because this seems like a lot of street stuff that's spilled into guys who rap. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to any of the street stuff, the only way that a lot of this stuff can be backed is with paperwork. Okay? I'll just say that. I'm not here to defend any one side or the other. I'm just saying, when you start throwing out allegations of guys ratting and all that type of stuff, it's definitely got to be backed up with some kind of paperwork, or it can get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here's the same post popping up again. Holy. These guys are basically talking about a lot of on-range politics. Okay, saying that these guys didn't entertain anyone. Oof.
Wrong guy. You smoking crack, dope, cocaine.
The man said, Zaza. Listen to me. Zaza is a goofy piece of shit. Faggot.
Yo, hey. Guidelines.
Pop power. If y'all smoke with me, we could greet each other. Go ask him what he has in his body, nigga. The fuck?
Okay, so let's stop here.
Diddy keep you with me everywhere.
I'm not feeling this. I think Hoodlum should be taking his energy and focusing it on a podcast. Okay? It's obvious that he's an entertaining person. He knows how to get on these microphones and talk. Right? And I'm not talking in a way like in a negative way. Like, I mean, like, he knows how to get on there and keep our attention for an extended period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hoodlum doesn't just pop up on the live and then just pop out and he's out of there. Like, he can be on live for multiple hours and be entertaining. That's a skill set. Right? Let me see if I can find something over here in my archives, because if I'm not mistaken, I might have this uploaded still to my archives, and this is just a quick exclusive. He had a podcast. Okay, gang? I'm not going to show y'all too much of it because I'm sure he's going to want to like drop that himself eventually, but I'll show y'all a little bit. The man went to jail. He did a whole bid, and this has just been sitting here in limbo. But I filmed and edited the two hood. Actually, I won't even say the name of his podcast. Let him reveal the name of his podcast. But let's play a little bit.
Step on. You got hit in it.
This is at the old studio.
Did 3 with Double Up, and
this is an interview with
Choppa. I did that joint
with DJ Las Vegas.
Smizzy's joint, I believe that was done at the school, and a whole bunch of stuff. Frenchie's startup was at the school. Fucking Hangs' startup was at the school.
So that's where we're going into.
You know what I'm saying? Bugs' startup was at the school.
So after
but
the
dungeon. But wait, before that, they used to go like.
I'm so much better.
Yo, Smalley, the man not balling up. Yo, man, put something in the air, man. That man not put nothing in the air.
Sit down there on the microphone. I had a hot mic.
No cap.
Yeah, but what else we got? What else?
We're gonna do a commercial. Not even a commercial break, but shout out Sixpence for the.
Okay, so I'll stop right there. So for the people who are like, yo, Hoodlum should do a podcast. He's so entertaining. He had a podcast. It just never dropped. Okay? Exclusive. Exclusive. You seen it here first. All right? I still got it in the hard drive. This is literally from my Google Drive that I'm showing this to y'all. When I sent it over to them. More of this, Hoodlum. Okay? If you want to address the different things that are going on in the scene on a weekly basis, don't waste it on Instagram Live. You know what I'm saying? Make some real content out of it. I'm not even saying, oh, do a show on We Love Hip Hop. Do a show on your own channel. You know what I'm saying? But let me produce it. Just saying. But big salute to Hoodlum. Okay, he's back free. He's home. Hopefully, the beef that him and Zaza can be resolved in a way where it doesn't spill into some serious stuff, or they'll just get over it and move on to something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna live in some weird glass half full world where it's like, well, maybe they can get together and talk behind the scenes. It's probably not gonna happen. But maybe y'all could just stay out of each other's way and that happened. You know what I'm saying? But salute to both parties. Let me see what else I got over here. It's getting cold out here. Holy. Desto Dub and Adam22 and the whole gang. Okay? Let me get into that quick fast. Let's get into that quick fast. I was just literally watching Adam22 waving the white flag. Let me start with that. Let's start from the end and then wrap it around back to the beginning. So I'll pull up what I was literally just watching before I went live. Let's go back.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online.
Un
Don't
momento.
spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Let's go back. Because they went right off the top.
Because you've been doing a lot of that's going to take a whole lot of favors.
Oh, okay.
But I can get it done.
That's interesting you say that because I am mostly concerned with discussing this. I think I had a little bit of a realization last night that I had misplayed my hand and that I had made some mistakes. So I want to own up to that and speak about what the last 9 months of my life has been like. So welcome to the Adam and Wax Show. Can we please bring up my timeline up here that I drew this up.
It's played your hand.
I'll tell you all about it. I'm a poker player, so we got to talk about that. So this right here is my timeline of the last 9 months or so. So we're going to go from the left. March. March says the breakup. This is not extremely.
2023.
Yes. This is not.
So he's going to break down right here. And big salute to Adam22. Big salute to the whole No Jumper team. He's going to break down the whole timeline of beef that's been going on between himself and the Figgmunity World, which is AD, T-Rel, Duno, Smack, the whole gang over there, right? Pun. Those guys over there have been having a back and forth to the point now that it's become close to physical, all right? Adam is giving a whole breakdown of the timeline of how this beef has started because now he wants to say, no mas. No more beef.
Extremely specific because obviously, like, I don't even remember what part of March this happened in, but March is when things essentially started to
Were you
crumble.
and AD?
AD, T-Rail, all that shit. Right. And
who did it start with first? Who did you, was it just one thing? Or did it,
and I'm going to pull up something in the background at the same time.
Then maybe he left. Like,
you don't remember this?
All I remember is you was talking behind AD back, and the dude went on live and said that you're going to fire AD, and AD was wondering how he knew, and then something about he called you.
Okay, that's a narrative. But yeah, that whole thing, the whole thing, Adam talking behind AD's back, quote unquote, etc.
Okay, so let's stop there for a second. Let's go forward just a bit, because the reason that he's giving this whole timeline is because of what ended up happening at the end. All right, let's find it via Akademiks. Probably posted this. Akademiks probably has this posted early in his page here. Let me see if I can find it. The Akademiks, they got me feeling like I'm Akademiks. I just seen that Freddie Gibbs' girlfriend's ex-girlfriend's pic. That's some nasty work right there. Is it here? No. Hold on. Give it a second, gang. Niggas be posting hell of post. You know where I'll probably find this? On No Jumper. 1 second. I'm balling like an athlete, but got no jumper. Let's see. Did they even post anything about their own man's Desto Dub getting pressed? Here's what I'll do. 1 second, gang. Let me just pull it up via Twitter and make my life easier. Desto Dub. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, I'll put this up on the screen so y'all can see here while I'm doing my search. Sorry, gang. I should have had myself prepared a little bit ahead of time here. Desto Dub. Desto Dub. All right, we'll go here. Give me a second, gang. Let me pull it up over here on YouTube. Desto Dub pressed. All right, Ching Smooth always got the action. Big salute to Ching Smooth.
It's a brand new exclusive event with
Uno momento. Don't worry, I'm getting premium just now, gang. I know I keep on saying that, but I'm actually going to make it happen. New year.
I know Chiggs is in here recording this.
What's up, nigga? I shake his hand. I get a nigga a hug. You feel me? I keep pushing. I'm walking with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I go take a picture with. You went on that motherfucker today and said,
I'ma say, scary as fuck. Very interesting words there from Wack. Despite his working relationship with Adam22, despite No Jumper's collaboration.
Can we see
really
the video, man, please? Jesus Christ.
about this and all that.
How is it that there's such a problem finding this video today? Holy. Okay, here we go. This must be. Here's a better one. So there's Pun walking around. AD's there walking also. And there's Desto Dub. Okay. See Desto Dub backing up. He's like, I don't want no smoke with y'all. He's there with the purple jacket. He backs up. And he goes to where there's like basically some security and stuff. See? He stops right there, right here. Hold on, let me go back. Right here. And now he's like in front of the venue. He's like more protected. He's away from the scary gangbangers. Okay? And big salute to Desto Dub. I don't know this gentleman, so I don't know his history, nothing like that. Road to Success, thank you for the donation. Says keep it up. I will. Thank y'all. And basically the thing was the Desto Dub, he's Dolo. Him and one other person, basically. Weird ass, no jumper ass nigga, you custer. So it was a lot of walking around. Nobody got hands laid on them. Okay.
Stand on business.
Standing on business.
Stand on business.
And from what Pun was saying in his reaction to this whole thing was that he wasn't trying to do nothing to cuz. I wasn't trying to do nothing to cuz. Okay. And then we're going to circle back to Adam and his commentary.
Motorola Razr is...
Okay. We'll circle back to what Adam had to say. So I wasn't trying to do nothing. Oh, too agile. You guys are playing games. Y'all are playing dirty.
That don't mean the rest of them niggas want the funk. But now we're going to give it to all of them. I'm sure you could have got cracked and marked.
Like, nigga, it was multiple opportunities to like put hands on cuz if that was niggas' intentions. Niggas just really wanted to holler at him. When he started doing all that backpedaling and running and shit, he panicked and got scared.
Yeah, he made a scene.
So you made a scene. You turned that shit into some other bullshit.
Started running to the backpedaling to the police and to the security or whatever the fuck them niggas was. But like, you ain't got to do all that. Like, we wasn't in there. That's why I'm like, hey, nigga, hold on. You see, I'm walking. I'm not chasing that nigga.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm walking up. Like, I'm like, hey, cuz, hold on.
I'm finna chase your grown ass.
Why aren't you backing up? You keep doing all that backing up and then like looking for security. Like, it ain't got to be all that, champ. You feel me? That's what I'm like, nigga. I'm in the back. I'm like, man, fuck them hoe jumper niggas, man.
We love hip hop.
Niggas called him hoe jumper.
If it was tension, nigga, we'd be right there all up on that nigga.
Yeah, niggas had ample opportunity if we wanted to get cracking.
The crazy,
like, he was right there, nigga. He was in arm's reach.
Yeah, like nigga.
But nigga, like I saw the fear in him, so I'm like, it ain't even no point to even get aggressive. Nigga just want to talk to you.
Now, that's one thing I will say.
Okay, so let's stop right there. I don't know who this gentleman is in the back who's speaking, but he's like, when we saw the fear in him, we were like, yo, we just wanted to talk. That's translation. We got to translate the gangster meaning of that, okay? If Desto Dub had the same energy as these two gentlemen that evening at the Sexy Red concert, they would have been a swap out, okay? They probably would have got the better of him because they had him outnumbered, and they would have dusted that nigga out on the corner, okay? He backed up. He didn't want no smoke, right? And it made him look kind of scary, right? But at the same time, what's he gonna do, right? He kind of inherited Adam22's beef, right? Nalova Entertainment, what up?
Say, that nigga was scared.
He was scared.
He was scared.
Like, and niggas didn't have that.
I was like, God damn.
Niggas didn't have no intentions on punching, cuz.
But yeah,
that other little gap tooth nigga, you're gonna get the shit beat out of you, nigga. You got to prove.
They're talking about the brick baby.
Prove to me I'm a hoe, bitch ass nigga. Think we didn't see that shit? You sitting on the couch stuttering. Hey, God answer prayers, nigga.
We love hip hop.
God answer prayers.
Yeah, because Brick Baby was on the couch like, I pray on Hood, on 6-0. I pray that y'all niggas have that same energy when you see me on 6-0, on Crip, on 6-0, on Dead Homies. I pray. Okay? Just to paraphrase what he said, but it's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
Nigga, the crazy thing about the whole situation was I've known this nigga Dub for a long ass time. So when I seen Cuz, even when he was at No Jumper, I'm not even looking at Cuz on that type of timing. You feel me?
We love hip hop.
Immediately, nigga, as soon as he see me, he like, AD, what's up? Nigga, I shake his hand. I get a nigga a hug. You feel me? I keep pushing. I'm walking with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I go take a picture with the fans and shit like that. I'm chilling. Nigga, they like, hey, nigga, commotion over here. Nigga, woo, woo.
Okay, so this has been like, I guess, the climax point at this point to this whole Figgmunity World No Jumper back and forth. Okay, and it's spilled over to where Adam has seen it go on to his employees. It's beyond them looking for Adam22. You know, Adam22 had a rant the other day, Rant 22, where he went off on T-Rel about him being bankrupt. He said he doesn't have the talent in his half paralyzed body. He was sending big haymakers, big shots. You know, he talked on T-Rel's wifey, talking about her past and, alleged street work. Okay. He was going in. He was on one. He was on 5, on 100. But now he's kind of backtracking. Okay.
Trying to de-escalate the situation for that time period by not really responding, right? Then I've marked up here, it says SBA/BLK. You're probably wondering what that stands for. This stands for Snoopy Badass / Bootleg Kev. Now, why I'm marking that is because around this time period in like mid-July, I did a Snoopy Badass interview where he spoke on AD. It wasn't the most disrespectful thing ever, but
he said because AD was the reason why he couldn't come up here. Because of me.
He called him a Black 100 agent.
I remember that.
And,
okay, so this is when the beef, he's giving the timeline of when the beef started to re-escalate and he started to go over his mark. It's basically like in the art of war, crush your enemies, but then don't go over the mark. I'm paraphrasing. I'm probably messing it up. Probably messing up the book.
Other things. And so that kind of increased the tension a little bit. Then you have the Bootleg Kev interview. I'm not even sure which happened first, but the Bootleg Kev interview.
With you?
He interviewed me, yes. And I go on there and he ends up asking me a bunch of questions about those guys. And through this whole time period between the breakup and this Bootleg Kev interview, I don't think that I did an interview during that whole time period. I basically decided I'm going to take my thoughts and
okay, so we know the timeline.
That's where things kind of changed. I'm pointing out like late July, August, that sort of shit, where I basically decided if these guys are going to keep talking about me and making me a central focus in their content, then I was going to go on the offense and I was going to start making videos on my iPhone while I was in the gym in my garage talking shit and basically just throwing mud back at them. Basically saying, if you guys are going to diss me, yes, I get it. You guys are super street. I'm not. But I'm not going to just roll over and take this.
Okay, so he's breaking it down. Like, if you guys want smoke with me, I'm good. I got security. I got money. I can handle all of the smoke. All right? It's basically what Adam is saying in a nutshell.
Get T-Rel basically going on this long-ass rant about me to Ak, and then you have me responding while I'm at Disneyland yelling into my phone. This increases tensions significantly. And we enter into a new phase that we've been kind of doing since then, in which they've been talking about me, I've been talking back.
We love hip hop.
Some fairly epic
Thank you for the censoring,
on both
Adam.
sides, to be totally fair. And then I think that this all kind of culminates with the Desto Dub Sexy Red concert footage.
Told you I'll bring you all around full circle.
That came out the other day. Now,
awful lot of running.
If I could go back in time, I think that the moment that I kind of misplayed my hand, in which I could have been a more mature person, broadcaster, former friend to them, etc., is that once I got them to stop talking about me, I should have said, okay, you got what you wanted, just chill. You have no reason to keep provoking them and keep talking. That's not what I did. I kept just throwing. I can't even remember all the different instances in which I spoke about them in negative ways, kind of rubbing it in, etc. And I was going at it from the perspective of, okay, I feel like I can protect myself. I feel like I'm not terribly worried about what they're going to do to me because I'm moving around in a certain way where I'm not really worried about that.
We love hip hop.
Then we come to this Desto Dub situation. And to be honest, this was just like a really eye-opening thing for me.
So let's stop right there. Big salute to Big 22, okay? I know all y'all don't always feel the same way about him, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I commend this guy for building such a huge platform and employing so many different people out there, all right? But one thing I will say about this, he had to do this, okay? He had to do some kind of apology and some kind of breakdown of what's been going on over the last few months, and I'll tell you why. This has gotten so bad that it's spilled over beyond himself, and he did just mention that right here, okay? It's one thing if him, maybe even Brick Baby seems to be very about that life. He's oh yeah, we got beef. I pray they have the same energy with me. So Brick Baby don't mind, okay? He's gang. It's a well-known fact. He's not hiding this shit, okay? But I would hate to hear like a Poetic Flacco get into an incident because he's part of the No Jumper team and it's No Jumper versus Figgmunity World. So anybody in No Jumper can get it. Like, I would hate to be it to be that far at this point, okay? Because there's a lot of people that when Adam comes into the studio, especially when they're doing their No Jumper news, when Adam pops into the studio, they're not here to contribute to whatever is being talked about. They kind of just stand down and watch Adam do his thing. He's the one who's writing the checks around there. If I was them, I wouldn't be jumping in and saying, yeah, Adam, and another thing, you know, ad-libbing anything that he's saying, okay? He's coming in to address the beefs that he has. And I think that he thought that he can keep it that way. That as long as he was the central figure of the beef, as long as he's the one doing the talking, that it's not going to spill over onto anybody else on the team, you know, i.e. a Desto Dub. Okay? Now, there has been a few things that those guys feel that Desto Dub has crossed the line with, but not crossed the line in such a way where they need to go beat him up. All right? They've said, yeah, we heard you, cuz. We heard you on the podcast. Because Desto Dub, for the people who don't know, he's one of the main hosts of the No Jumper podcast, all right? The show that they drop every Tuesday night. They used to do it live, but now they pre-record it, and it's Adam22, Desto Dub, and Brick Baby, sometimes Sharp, okay? But I guess these are the main hosts, the main characters in the No Jumper universe that he usually has on the main podcast. But Desto Dub doesn't really say much. He'll just sit there, chime in every once in a while. Sometimes there's times that he fell asleep, right? Let's see. Desto Dub sleep. All right, because there was a time that he fell asleep on one of the is there more? Let me see if I could find Desto Dub falling asleep. Asleep. Desto Dub caught slipping. Wow. That's all I'm finding here. But there was a time where he actually fell asleep on an episode of the No Jumper podcast. So it's not like he's in there chiming in, is what my point is, on a lot of these topics. And even when he is chiming in, it's not like he's giving extensive commentary like, yeah, Adam, this is what I think you should do about AD and those guys. Oh, fuck AD and Pun and T-Rel and them. Like, nah. From what I watch of the No Jumper podcast itself,
what did she say?
It's never really that crazy of commentary for him to get some of that smoke. So Adam22 is bringing a lot of this smoke on other members of his staff, basically off of the things that have been coming out of his mouth.
A whole host of things, but like she was just going in on me, and Smack was in on it, T-Rail was in it, AD mostly kept it chill, but I'm not really sitting here trying to do the apology conversation.
Let me tell you what got my attention.
Even in recent memory, I had people on this side threatening my kid. So this is not like a wholehearted apology. This is me acknowledging that I'm attempting to de-escalate the situation. There's still stuff that I'm very I don't feel great about in terms of why I would not want to be friends or cool with certain people involved in this and everything. But I am just, acknowledging that you can completely hold it against me. You can plot on me, do whatever the you want to do with me, but leave the Desto Dubs out of it. That's my perspective.
Pun says, I head up with you and him.
So this is what these guys want to resolve this issue. And let me ask you guys, from what we know about this, and a lot of you guys have been following the No Jumper content. I know that No Jumper content reacts on the channel. People be watching. A lot of our audience cross over. So people are interested in this whole No Jumper universe. So you guys know a lot of this story that's going on. Let me ask you guys in the comments here. Has the beef gone too far? Okay. Meaning like there's no return. There's a point of no return. Right? Kids have been brought up like Adam just mentioned. Right? We went over the whole T-Rel saying, well, listen, Parker, well, I'm going to kick you in your ass when you grow up, or whatever he said. But either way, he's talking about Adam's kid. And Adam also, prior to that, was talking about his wife and calling her a prosty and all types of stuff. So, like, the gloves are off at this point. All right? So, a lot of those things are things that in a lot of people's real world, and this is content, this is being said in a public format. In a real world, you can't go back from. Like, family members have these types of issues and they're like, I'm never talking to you ever again. If I see you, it's on sight, right? Far less more than work colleagues or people who just met each other through making content.
60 seconds and they leave them alone.
With pun.
Hold on. So this is what they want to be able to get this issue resolved. This is a message from Pun over there at the community.
The ultimate disrespect has to be met with apology. You have to apologize to Heather. First things first. I'm just being real, bro. All trolling out the way. You have
and
to
Whack 100
apologize
is,
to Heather. If you want it to start, if you want...
He's the hood whisperer, okay? He's the one who's speaking for that side of the fence, okay?
Those guys to see this and say, you know what? Maybe he gets it cool.
I don't think I can apologize to Heather, honestly, because
then it's not gonna go nowhere.
That's okay. But you look at the first half of this.
Listen,
this is my opinion on it. Is throughout the first half of this, Heather was one of the key people who was really on me after me having never done anything to her, and it really bothered me.
Big salute to the Road to Success. Thanks for the donation.
Slam me for no reason, and then when she said a whole host of things, but like she was just going in on me, and Smack was in on it, T-Rail was in it, AD mostly kept it chill, but I'm not really sitting here trying to do the apology conversation.
Let me tell you what got my attention.
Even in recent memory, I had people on this side threatening my kid and shit. So this is not like a wholehearted apology. This is me acknowledging that I'm attempting to de-escalate the situation. There's still stuff that I'm very I don't feel great about in terms of why I would not want to be friends or cool with certain people involved in this and everything. But I am just, acknowledging that you can completely hold it against me. You can plot on me, do whatever the you want to do with me. But
so Wack's going to get to the request that Pun has in order to resolve this and for them to move forward.
But leave the Desto Dubs out of it. That's my perspective.
Pun says, I head up with you and him, 60 seconds, and they leave him alone.
Translation. They squabble, 60 seconds, nobody in between them, fist to fist, no weapons, and then we're done.
With Pun.
And that was because Pun usually don't get that mad. You did something.
You saw everything I did.
Listen, and y'all seen Pun, right? Pun is this dude right here in the corner. He's about 6'5", I don't know, probably like 300 pounds compared to Adam, who's also very tall, but not as big, okay? And doesn't have a bunch of squabbles in jail and a bunch of stuff. So here we are. Let me make sure.
Pretty much.
I cuss Pun out.
becoming extremely clear to me.
Let's get a thumbnail over here of Big Deuce. So here we are. Adam doesn't want no more smoke. He's saying he's not apologizing necessarily because some of those things that he felt were said were crossed the line. However, he doesn't want it to get escalated any further where other members of his team, it could be Sharp that's walking around doing his thing. He might be popping up on a red carpet. They already had their little issue where Sharp and T-Rel and those guys met up in I think Sharp was at a red carpet somewhere. It was the BET Awards, yes, if I'm not mistaken. And those guys popped up and they were like, Figgmunity World, no jumper K. I don't know if they said that, but right. Sharp, T-Rel, red carpet. Let's see if we could find that. All right, here we go. We're breaking it down. We're breaking it down.
Come on, man.
Right, there's Heather. There's T-Rel. Okay. And this is before anything even got close to where we are now. Okay. That was Smack that gave him a little heads up, like a little hail up quick fast. So I don't know, Smack didn't get the memo or the protocol, like, yo, if you see them niggas, just start talking shit. Right? This is way before where we are now. Okay? But now I don't think if they seen Sharp on road that it would be the same energy. Okay? And this is what Adam is trying to de-escalate. There's the other dude there that Remo. We don't want Remo running around on road and all of a sudden boom bop boop bop boop bop. Okay? Just because he's down with no jumper. So I rate Adam for trying to de-escalate it so that the rest of his team is safe. He's not saying that he's apologizing. He's saying he can handle himself, but he's not going to be bringing any more smoke over to the No Jumper network so that any of his employees can get into the line of fire. What I'm asking you guys is, has the beef gone too far? 40% of y'all say yes, and 60% of y'all say no. Y'all want more, right? You said there could be more things that could be added on top. More disrespect, right? Before it's gone to the point of no return. So you're saying that these guys could maybe piece it up at some point. We could maybe see a No Jumper Figgmunity reunion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I wouldn't be mad at that. I can't see it as a permanent thing. What I would like to see these guys resolve their issues and then possibly do a collab in the future. Okay? But big salute to Adam22. Big salute to the whole No Jumper team. Big salute to the whole Figgmunity World team too. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch... Listen, I'm not even going to lie. I don't watch as much No Jumper as I used to. Okay? They've changed a lot of the ways that they've been doing their format over the last few months, let's say. I definitely tap into the news on a daily basis. But I don't watch that much community or back on Fig. But salute to those guys, you know what I'm saying? Because they're doing their thing and they've been able to survive after that No Jumper breakup. So they have to get their flowers for that, for sure. But let's see what else is going on here. Let's see what else is cooking and shaking and moving out here in these YouTube streets. I think I'm going to cover two more things. I'm going to leave this Diddy stuff for another day. Okay. Diddy Epstein We'll let you live another day. I think we're exhausted with the whole Diddy news. And, you know, I was going to talk about how 50 Cent has been going crazy and the back and forth and the history of all that. But we'll save that for another day. Maybe we'll save it for the podcast this weekend. Oh, big salute. We're going to be doing a podcast this weekend. Okay, quick, fast. Let me mention that. This Saturday is going down. It's going to be early evening. Come check us out at the Sankofa bar, nightclub. It's over there at 92 Jackson Street. This is over in Hamilton. All right. So for the people in the GTA, little 45-minute quick drive out, pull up, go over to the Steel City, to the Hammer. And for the people in the Hamilton area, pull up. There's going to be a lot of live performances. It's going to be brought to you by Can of Cans, Stone Giants, Diamond Club, Ghost Drops, a whole bunch of different people. And there's going to be mad performances by a whole bunch of different artists. It's going to be a crazy, crazy thing. Actually, there's going to be stand-up comedy and everything over there. And a live podcast from them We Love Hip Hop boys. Okay. The boy Scary Potter, a.k.a. Dusty Wallace, and ya boy Friday Ricky Dread will be there live on stage doing our podcast thing. Okay? So look out for that. Be there or be square. Try to be there early. All right? And if you bring a toy, it says no disclaimer, no sex toys. Yes, you can bring a toy. Okay, it's to get in free. A toy will be donated to somebody who needs it. Okay, but yes, please, no sex toys. Okay, keep it clean, gang. Keep it clean. There's one thing that I want to bring to y'all's attention before I touch road, aka my couch. Star witness in FBG Duck murder trial is a masked rap blogger and longtime government informant. Okay. Here he is. That's the guy. Masked blogger. This is over there in Chicago. Martell Wiley, who runs the popular Trench News YouTube channel, was paid nearly $25,000 to cooperate with the government, and FBI agents testified Monday. Hold on. Let's do it again. Well, goddamn. Let's examine this. And this is courtesy of Akademiks' page where I got this. And big salute to Mr. 366 who put me onto this. Let's see. Let me take a sip of my iced coffee here. Oh, get yourself some of these glasses over here too, courtesy of iReligion, okay? Hit them up on their Instagram page, ireligion.store. Use the code WeLoveHipHop and you can get $50 off, all right? Any glasses, high-end stuff too, all right? But let's get into this. A blogger focused on a lurid underbelly of Chicago drill rap culture has been paid nearly $25,000 to cooperate with federal authorities investigating the killing of rapper FBG Duck, an FBI agent told jurors on Monday. Martell Wiley, whose Trench News YouTube channel has over 114,000 subscribers, is expected to testify this week at a trial of 6 men charged in the brazen attack in the Gold Coast on August 4th of 2020. There has been widespread speculation that the rap blogosphere that Wiley had violated the non-snitch street code and was identified in court records as cooperator number uno, who prosecutors say provided information about the O Block faction of the Black Disciples that's the center of the murder and racketeering case. Y'all can see this behind me. All right. So during an interview days before the trial began last month, let me pull it up in here so I can see this properly. During an interview days before the trial began last month, Wiley dispelled what he described as a rumor while sidestepping a question about whether he had been paid to cooperate with law enforcement. Within days, he changed his tune in a bizarre video posted on his own YouTube channel, wearing his signature face mask and in an empty courtroom where he said inside of a Durskin federal courthouse, Wiley admitted that he was testifying in what he described as the trial of the century. Holy frick. They subpoenaed me to court. I've got to come here, man. I tell them, man, ain't no more discrepancies. I'm here. Long live Carlton, he said in the video, referring to Duck, whose real name was Carlton Weekly. Oh, so he's snitching with his chest. He would provide background information. He reviewed surveillance footage and reviewed social media postings. Dole said nothing that Wiley was dropped as an informant for a time when he grew unresponsive. Prior to Dole's testimony, one of the roughly dozen defense attorneys in the case noted that Wiley had been used twice as an informant more than a decade ago. Hold on. Woo! Calling for more information and details about payouts or payments. During that time, the prosecutors say he lived at the Parkway Gardens, a sprawling South Side apartment complex that was also known as O Block, and alleged. Oh wow, he lived in O Block. That's dirty pool. And allegedly serves as a gang faction power base. His rap lyrics stoked O Block's years-long war with Tukaville faction of the Gangster Disciples that Duck's claimed affiliation with, according to prosecutors. There's more, okay? They have described Wiley as a member of the Black Disciples Newton faction. Through Dole's acknowledgement, he later ran with Duck's crew and the Gangster Disciples. One more. Asked whether he was concerned with that Wiley may be a little biased based on his connection to Duck, Dole simply said, yes. As the trial has played out, Wiley has posted multiple updates about the case and some of the people involved. Meanwhile, his testimony has remained a hot button issue. You don't say. On October 10th, the first day of the jury selection, defense attorneys moved to block Wiley from testifying after he made a YouTube video that contradicted his grand jury testimony, according to the Chicago Tribune. Wiley testified that he recognized most of the defendants from the surveillance video, but then claimed publicly that he couldn't identify the gunman. Wiley couldn't be reached for comments. Interesting. One more. Woo! Say it ain't so, gang. Say it ain't so. So bloggers are out here masked up. I'm not saying bloggers. This blogger is out here masked up. Let's see this. Trench News YouTube. And he got 25,000 or nearly 25,000. So not even a whole 25,000. To cooperate with the government. Okay, Trench News. Let's take a look. Trench News. Found it. Oh. Ta-da. Ta-da. There's going to be an ad. So while this is running here, this guy is out here testifying basically to the boy them, and he's now saying that he didn't is basically what they're saying in this article. He switched his story and we're gonna see what he had to say on this video.
Ghetto report.
Ghetto report.
Ghetto report.
Ghetto report.
Ghetto report podcast.
Yo, it's your boy Trish News, and I'm back at y'all with another one, man. Kicking it live with Ghetto Report, man. We finna drop some drews, drop some game. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel, man.
We love hip hop.
We appreciate you sitting down with us, Trenches. What's going on with you?
Man, nothing much. Just chilling, man. Trying to get to it and stay out the way, man. That's all.
All right, man. A lot's been going on since the last time we sat down with you. We came and did the interview. We left. And
So this is via Ghetto Report podcast. This is, I guess, him pulling up on them to talk about this incident.
And the O Block situation came out.
For sure.
You want to elaborate on that a little bit, maybe?
Shit, basically they fried chicken grease. Done. It's the fork in it. Now they it was about Duck them, you know, and texting and some more shit, and shit it turned left. It's either some things come down to some decisions, you know. Mm-hmm. I just feel like I'm too far in my life, and I'm secure with myself. You hear me? Like, I'm a grown man now. I ain't no kid or none of that. So, you know, shit, they done.
Why you say?
Oh, he's proud of his snitching.
I mean, shit, if you see the amount of evidence that's against them, like the cars, there's a lot of sloppy shit, bro. You'll say they done.
You seen
We
that?
love hip hop.
I mean, it's all over it's out.
Yeah.
It's out every day.
Yeah.
It's getting put out every day.
Okay,
through
so
Pacer, through Chicago Sun-Times.
Hit him with the question,
It was
fam.
just a report in the Chicago Sun-Times today.
Saying what?
It was talking about the sixth person killed himself, Zell.
He was from O Block?
He was from O Block. It said that Kenny Mack was texting people, a lot of people, about that he was on the duck hit and calling the police for his car back and all that shit after the duck. They was trying
signed off.
The six. They signed off basically like.
So it was Kenny Mack's car they used?
Yeah, and they admitted to it. They signed off basically.
Who signed off?
The six.
Excuse me.
They signed off basically like the thing is accurate. Defense attorneys. Like, is the states they defense attorneys too? Cause shit, it seems like they defense attorneys trying to hang them, bro. Fight you on your ass cause you admitted to it. Yeah, like that. That's what it basically is.
And they admitted it like in court or through their lawyers?
They signed off for it, so it won't have to. So they won't have to go through bringing the and then you say, oh yeah, we signed off. I don't know what made they lawyers even think about doing.
Okay, get to where you're talking about you admitting to taking this $25K. Let me go on to his channel because they say that he posted a video. Let's see. O Block, O Roy. No, there's no admitting video. Maybe it's on his live. Trench News goes in.
You and your crew hit the local bar after the.
Maybe this is where we'll be able to find him talking about, yo, that's the word, Trench. I'm just going through the comments here quick fast to see if they're talking about it in the comments so we won't waste our time. Oh, the ads, bro. They're going to beat us in the head. Jesus Christ. 2 15-second ones on our head top. Okay, let's go.
Mob ties. Like once you been around these people and took a picture, that's all I need on everything. All you need is a picture with Lil Durk. All you need is a picture with one of them motherfuckers, bro. I'm telling you. And if you work that motherfucker picture, we finna eat and get high. We make drinks called panties.
Nah. Let's see. Trench Baby News. Oh, Block and Trench Mother. Trench Baby News. Fighting O Block. Big A. Truth about Big A's death and more. Is this?
Was he one of the people who had a reputation in O Block?
Nah, he ain't had no reputation then. He ain't had no reputation or none of that. Like, he was just a motherfucker, like I said, that
No, we'll go back to this original thing here of my boy here. Now, one thing I want to ask you guys also while I'm going through this here, with this happening over there in Chicago, the land of drill music, the home of drill music.
Like, if you fight for your life.
Do you think that this is a possible thing in Toronto? Are there possible blogs working for the feds? Are any? I'm going to ask this, okay? And just remember, your answers are anonymous. Are any Toronto? Hold on, I can't spell today. Blogs working with the feds. Okay? The federales. Let's put that out there. Are any Toronto blogs working with the federales?
Life, you gonna just say that you ain't did, period, right? I ain't signing off on shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm not.
It ain't make no sense to me.
Okay, so the trial started yesterday.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things being said about you, about this.
Let's go!
Did you go to the trial?
Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
I ain't go to trial.
Are you expected to go?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So, in the paperwork, it says cooperating witness. People assume number one was you.
Number one, number two. They said shit, all of them. Shit. They said all of them was me. Shit. They said I'm number one, number two, number three. Shit. It don't matter what they say, man. It don't matter to me.
Okay, from your perspective, are you 1, 2, or 3?
I mean, one.
Whoa. He said he's number one. Wow.
Yeah.
Proud. Can we go back? Rewind.
One.
You won?
Yeah.
All right. So you're admitting that whatever's said about one is you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you actually say?
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning that I
pray. That's a cliffhanger. Nice one, my guy. Touché. Wow. It's true. This is not just a headline, gang. Okay? This is not just something that you just read about on Instagram and you're like, is that something that really happened? It's coming from the horse's mouth, from the balaclava of the man himself. He's saying he's the number one witness. Okay? Here's the tricky part about this. Being a blogger, part of your blogging job is to keep up with what's going on in the scene. Okay? And bring it forth to the people. Take all of the different clips and the different pieces of content that's going on between whatever back and forth beefs. And it's going to help bring engagement to your page, obviously. But you're a collector of said information. So now if they want to flip you and say, hey, you seem to be pretty good at your job of aggregating all of this information into one hub. You want to work for us? I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Your road to success is standing on business. Standing on police business. Wow. Imagine the power of this. Okay? Let's take this in for a second, gang. If a blogger is on the boy them side, on the cop side, on the federale side, they got some unstoppable people on their team at this point. And then as the audience member, you're none the wiser. You're just clicking like. You're running up in the comments. Yo, that guy's a pack. And while you're up in the comments talking shit, they're back at the police station like, oh, yeah. They've been doing this without the blogger getting $25,000 to be a CI, be a confidential informant, anything like that, okay? They've been doing this. They don't even need that. But now when you got a guy who can sit there in the station, who could sit there in the courtroom and say, actually, this comment meant this. And when they said this, drop the addy or whatever, this actually meant this is going to be the time when they were going to meet up. And this is when, around the same time that the shooting went down, right? They got somebody to bring context, let's say. Spooky times, gang. We're going into a scary, scary 2024, okay? This is not a dream. This is reality. You're looking at a person with flesh and bone, Anna Balaclava. That's right above me over here, okay? His name is Trench News. I'm not outing him. I'm not like, yo, there's the snitch. No. He said, I am number one. Okay, if anybody is going to be responsible for helping bring down the murderers of FBG Duck, put my name on the bullet, figuratively. Okay, I'm not trying to encourage any violence or anything like that. But he's just saying, it's me. I got them. My index fingers is working the best over here. He did it. Him, and him. Guess what? I got them up on my page. I archived some of their posts. I got this. I'm great on my screen recording. Okay? Man's have the notification on for all of the gangsters in question. I got to pinch myself, make sure I'm actually dreaming. Holy smokes. I don't even want to believe that this is a real thing. Okay? I wish that I was reporting on something that later on people will be like, yo, Friday, did you know that was fake news? That ain't really happened. No. That whole story with the blogger and all that was cap. Never happened. But from what we're seeing here is the article. Okay. Written by Tom Scuba. Right? Big salute to DJ Akademiks, who brought this article to light on his page. I don't know if Akademiks is out here in the business of posting cap. If you go on his page, it's still there. Okay. He didn't delete this post. So this is a real human. This is a real in the flesh blogger who's been turned over, and now indirectly working for the FBI. Okay. I can't even say I'm at a loss for words because I've been said a lot, but bruh, I don't know where we move forward from here, gang. Okay. I'm not trying to put no jacket on any of my colleagues over here in Toronto. I asked you guys here in the poll, are any Toronto blogs working with the feds? 40% of y'all said yes. 60% of y'all said no. So y'all still believing. You're all still are like, not us. Almost. I'm not seeing a 90% says no, 10% says yes. Y'all aren't convinced neither. But I'm not trying to put it on any of our Toronto blogs that this could be a possibility. I'm just saying that it is a possibility because not even with the Toronto, but that it happens. It is happening right now in real time. We're getting to see somebody who has actually been able to turn over and work with the feds and get a payout from it. $25K. Okay? So keep your eyes open. We're at the end of 2023. We're about to get into December. 2024 is going to get crazier. We're going to start finding out way more people who are probably working behind the scenes, working with the feds than just one Chicago blogger. One, not even just a blogger, a YouTuber. He has 100. Let me see his subs. He's at 114,000 subs right now. Like they said in the article. Let me see. He's probably got motion. Right? 2 days ago, 36,000. He's hit or miss. But he's doing his thing over here. I'm sure he has a few videos that have 1 million plus views that help him boost that view count up to 100. Subscriber count over 100,000. Here's the easiest way to check this. Okay, so his highest viewed video is 218,000. Okay, Trenches News, King Von versus Tukaville. The next video he has, King Von killed Lil Mister and Bosch Trail, according to J Hood. So he's really into this the Chicago politics. Okay, he seems very educated on the Chicago politics. So he would be the perfect candidate for the Federal Bureau of Investigations to say, hey, why don't you work with us? Use those skills for the power of justice. Okay? So keep your eyes open, gang. Any weird activity that you see going on these days, and I'm not talking about just Toronto, any of these blogs, okay, you start seeing a whole bunch of people start getting snatched up. Just, keep those blinkers open. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching. Anyhow, I think that we got it here for the night. Like I said, we got the live show that's popping off this Saturday over at 92 Jackson Street over there in Hamilton. Pop out. It's going to be a vibe. New interview dropping tomorrow, and new episode 423 dropping tomorrow morning. Big salute to Cholo Cash. Look out for that interview, and it's actually in the middle of a soccer field. We did something different for this one. All right, so look out for that, and yeah, man, more content for your head top. All right, until then, we are off.